Hi everyone, this is Mike from Mike's Do It Yourself. Today I want to show you how to put in a closet track for your closet on laminate flooring. Now the first thing you want to do is measure your closet all the way across. And on this one it's 57 inches. So at halfway it'll be 28.5 inches. And so that's where you want to put your closet track. And if you haven't got your doors back on yet, as you're looking at the door from the outside, or the doors, the one that goes to the left, or the outside one, will have the left handle on it, and the back one will have the right side handle on it. So you just want to make sure you get your doors on correctly before you put your closet track on. So once you have it measured halfway, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can put some construction adhesive on the bottom of your track and put it down halfway. And I would only recommend that if there's no way, or it's not possible to put holes into your flooring. But laminate, you should be able to easily drill through there and get some holes in there. Now the reason not to do construction adhesive is because in the future, say you want to replace your doors, or your doors get really dinked up and they need replacement, the best way to get the doors off is to take the track out. And so if you have construction adhesive on your track, it'll be extremely difficult to get this piece out of there. But if they're screwed in, you can simply take the screws out and then take your doors off if needed in the future. Now when you start making holes or points here to drill, you can use a marker, a pen, pencil. I wouldn't recommend a center punch, only because it may split or crack your laminate depending on how strong it is. So what I would recommend, I'm just going to use a Sharpie here. And because these are hanging, they're pretty much self-centering it. You don't have to worry that much about being left or right or crooked. You can just eyeball it and make sure it's not crooked. That's for the front, and you do the same thing in the back. Okay, once those holes are done, you can also put painter's tape or a tape underneath here, and that'll keep your drill bit from wobbling or moving on this slick surface. So that is another option. If you go slow with your drill bit, you shouldn't have an issue. So once you have those marked, you can take your measuring tape out of the way. And then for your screws, you just want to pick a drill bit that's a little bit smaller than your screws. And you don't want one that's going to be longer than your board. I guess if you have a wood subfloor, it might be alright, but for this application, it's a concrete subfloor. So you just want to go as far as the screw and as far as the flooring, how thick the flooring is. So what you can do here is use some tape, and for your drill bit, just tape right here, and that'll be your guide as to how far down to go for drilling. If you need to take this off to replace your door someday, you can unscrew these, and there should be some wood putty available with some coloring where you could match it if you ever wanted to take these doors off and leave them off. So as far as drilling, just go slow and make sure you're at a 90-degree angle of the flooring. Try not to go one way or the other. Just go slow to start. You're not moving one way or the other there. And the nice part about it is that you can move your doors while they're hung out of the way. That way you can get a straight line, you know, as far as going right down to your flooring instead of being at an angle. I went all the way through the flooring there. Now you may need shorter screws, so you'll find that out if it doesn't go all the way down in. And you'll just want to go slow when you start screwing these in. If they don't go in very easily, you may need a bigger drill bit. And then if you go too big, you might need some wood glue in with your screw. Just go slow. If you hear anything cracking or whatnot, you want to maybe drill it the hole a little bigger. It looks like that one's cracking a little bit just because it's on the edge. So I'll take the other side out and then drill this one a little bit bigger. See that one cracking a little bit around the top of it, but it's not bad. So I'll drill this one out a little bit more. Okay. So it's a little bigger. See a little bit cracked because it's just on the edge. And then on the back side, it's cracking just a little bit around the edges, around the top. So we'll go slow again and make sure it's going to go in okay. I'll drill this out just a little bit bigger. get the holes lined up and they're big enough, you can go ahead and tighten it down all the way. And that way, if you ever need to work on your doors or take the doors off, you can simply just take the screws out and work on the doors and put them back in. Alright, well, this has been Mike from Mike's Do It Yourself. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your next home or automotive project.